I'm 100% positive if it wasn't for SOS, I wouldn't be going to college. I probably wouldn't even be finishing high school.
SOS helped me grow up as a mature young man, let me know what responsibilities were, and really taught me what family was.
SOS completely turned my life around.
Thank you, and I appreciate all the help you guys provided for me, and I'm going to try my best to continue on being successful.
Every child deserves to grow up with love and support, but not all children do. Many innocent children become victims. Those that were supposed to love them the most sometimes treat them the worst. Abuse, neglect, abandonment. Though no fault of their own, these children have no place to turn, no place to go, and begin to lose hope for themselves, for their family, for their future. Then, what little is left of their family is torn apart because the foster system can't always keep brothers and sisters together.
I basically gave up on myself and gave up on everyone around me. Gave up on everyone around me, everyone around me, everyone around me.
You're talking about children who've been abused in ways that many of us will never ever hear or see or experience.
There should be a place for these children, a place where siblings grow up together in an environment that gives them the love they deserve, the treatment they need, and opportunities for the future. SOS Children's Village is such a place.
When they come to the village, the kids are very quiet and they shuffle their feet around. But after a while, you'll see them start to participate in a game of ball, or they'll start to smile a little bit. And then I'm like, wow, you know, we're doing something good here. At least they're getting the help they need, the therapy they need. They're going to be able to overcome some of this trauma they've been through. So I feel good knowing that I'm contributing to that.
SOS Children's Village is truly different. We're set up like a neighborhood. For many of our children, this is the first stable home they've ever had.
SOS is a residential foster care facility located in Coconut Creek. We have 12 single-family homes on a cul-de-sac street, and each home has anywhere from 5 to 7 children living in it, and we have staff that act as the caretakers for the children in the homes.
Each of our homes is staffed by 2 individuals who actually come in and spend a number of days here. So it's almost like they're living here, which is one of the things that really makes us different than the other agencies in the community.
At first, they don't trust you, but when you build the trust with them, it makes you feel real good. I love Miss Kim because 3 long years of being with her, she's like my mother. She makes me so angry, but then, you know, she makes me so happy because I know everything she's doing is for the best. And she never tell me anything she wouldn't tell her own children, and that's what I love about her so much.
It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling to help out other children that didn't have a father. And for me, personally speaking, I didn't have my dad in my life. So I understand that. And it's kind of cool when you can relate to them and they can look and say, you know what, Mr. Kevin didn't have a father in his life either. And look how he turned out. He's still in school. He's going full time. He's working. And I think it's a great thing, being a role model for these kids.
Once kids in the foster care system turn 18, many of them no longer receive assistance. They must then fend for themselves in today's society. But at SOS, things are different.
So at 17, I take them and I start working with them, whether it's they want to go to college or if they want to live on their own in their own apartment, and we start looking at those things.
SOS continues to provide help and guidance through their aftercare program. This program is specifically designed to help with the transition to independence.
There's like 23-year-olds that she still keeps in contact with. She's on top of us.
Having her, she, showed us how to do everything, like from budgeting our money right to finding nice places, cheap prices.
As I turned 18, they gave me on a transition of moving into my own apartment, in which I continue education at BCC, North Campus.
It's not required, but we feel like it's necessary in order for them to be successful.
From finding housing, jobs, transportation, to loans and grants for college or continuing education. SOS is committed to making sure their kids have the tools necessary to become successful. But we don't do this by ourselves. Volunteers, donations make all the difference.
Without funding, we would not be able to provide the majority of the services that we have here for our children.
We can have a nurse on site because she's not serving one home here and one home 20 miles away and a third home 20 miles in the other direction. We have 12 homes on one site. We can have a mental health therapist on site that can serve our children and meet their needs of assimilating into this environment after the kinds of backgrounds and abuses that they have suffered before they come here. We're a village because we can provide tutoring to 70 children on one site at any given time. The large number of kids that we're able to serve in this location gives us the flexibility to provide services that would be more difficult for other agencies because they're much smaller and spread out to be able to provide.
The fact that it's not like a group home, even though it's labeled as a group home, it's more like a family, and you don't really find that setting in other group homes. So I think that's what I love about it.
It's one of those things where you see the good things that are being done every day here, and you don't appreciate it while you're here, but when you leave here and you think back, it's something that benefited you so much.
Empowering the lives of children. To me, that's the most important thing about SOS, is their core values. They're here to help the children, and it's all about the kids before the staff or anyone else, and that's the way it should be.
If they want to make a difference in a kid's life, I think this would be the perfect spot for them to donate.
As long as you have SOS behind you, you can prosper.
Come and see for yourself the work that we do here.
I would tell people who don't know about SOS to come and visit the village, have a tour of the house, and right there they get you. I think that seeing the children in their homes, in the environment, and how they're being raised, and the rules and regulations that they go through, this is how every home structure should run.
We invite you to come see for yourself and become part of the SOS family.